Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. It feels like today is me just discovering new groups that some are brand new, like SG5 that we checked out earlier. Some groups are groups that have been mentioned more than a couple of times throughout my time on this channel, and I'm finally checking them out as they have a comeback. One of them being, of course, Cherry Bullet, and now we're checking out CRAVITY. Very excited. The song is called Groovy. I actually planned on checking this music video out last night, but there were no English captions, and I ended up not being well enough to record, so I ended up pushing it until today, and now there are English captions, which makes me very, very happy. So without further ado, let's get into it. Groovy by CRAVITY. If you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. Oh, you guys are way too pretty to work at that office. Who are you kidding? I look like I'd belong in an office, but you guys belong in a modeling agency. Jeez. Hello? I don't know what's happening with me. Sorry. Ooh. Too cute. Nice transition. Ooh. Very nice transitions. Oh, we complete each other or something? Yeah. Oh. That sounds huge.
You know we never gonna stop in the big bang. 너를 품에 안은 채로 돌리고 lean back. 너와 나의 groove 마저 lay back. Back 너를 뒤에 두고 느껴봐 yeah chillin'. 여기 잡히 잘해 우리 groovy trapping. Trippin' for fun. Trippin' all night long. 지금 이 rhythm like it. 자유로운 느낌의 diving. Like a spotlight. 나를 사로잡는 moving. Think I'm falling. 벗어날 수 없는
Puzzle pieces again, nice.
어서 빨리 I need you closer. 내게 빠져갈수록 어쩔 수 없는 날 전부 너로 가득해. You make me feel so groovy. Rhythm body moving.
This is a lot of fun.
빠져들어 이 move. Keep it groovy. Keep it groovy. 전부를 내게 줄게. You make me feel groovy.
Wait, were they the ones who were photographing? Oh. Oh, that's it. Holy shit. I love this dance break.
Yeah, you make me feel so groovy.
Let's take it back. That dance break was beautiful. Let's take it all the way back, actually. They are the paparazzi or like the press that is interesting. Ooh, holy shit. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, that was beautiful. very extravagant music video. Very, very cool. Damn. That was beautiful. And back to your daily. Oh, wait, what? Ah, that's the puzzle piece. Oh, that was beautiful. That was freaking beautiful. So he was supposed to be like the janitor. Top one hottest janitors I think I've ever seen in my life. This was really, really beautiful. Kind of makes sense now seeing the puzzle pieces, as the mini album is called Masterpiece, which is a nice play on the word masterpiece, but they're using it as separate, which is really, really cool too. This song honestly was a lot of fun. It was very, very, no pun intended, groovy, but then that dance break really set it apart from something that would just be fun to something that is kind of like a lot more memorable. Their charisma, their smiles, their visuals are absolutely beautiful, very, very confident. It definitely feels it's their fifth mini album, so these guys have definitely been around the block, and they have that charisma. It's really, really interesting, the portions of them having like that press conference, but they're, if I'm not mistaken, they're also the ones who are photographing. They're the paparazzi, or like the news people, which is interesting, as far as like the piece that is missing, that is then putting all of them together. Is that to represent them? Is that to represent the piece? The missing piece is like the fans. I'm not sure if there's any nods to the fans. I don't even know their fandom's name or anything. Is the missing piece you too? Because they are photographing themselves. It's really, really interesting. Parts of this music video, like the whole suit and tie, and them kind of like being a day caught in a suffocating trap, as far as like working your day-to-day job, your 9 to 5, and just being miserable, suit and tie, kind of like reminded me of something like Go Go Baby by Mamamoo. For a second there, as far as like break out from your boring, miserable life, which then also kind of like reminds me a little bit of something like Backdoor by Stray Kids. So I kind of connect those three a little bit together, as far as like being wanting to break out from a boring day and wanting to do something that is making you happy, whereas your job just makes you miserable, chasing that missing piece. But is that missing piece the members? Is that missing piece the fandom, or is that missing piece you all alone? Just a piece of you that was missing, that you found now that you want to take a break from your regular life and whatnot. So it feels like each of them have a piece of themselves, and then they connect it all together, and that's when they break into like this core. So are they talking to a certain someone, talking to themselves, talking to the fans? I'm not really sure. I just realized from the shot that there's quite a few members to this group, which is really, really cool, and it never felt like overwhelming or anything. It feels so incredibly coordinated and just so organic, even though they literally have 9 members, and I'm not sure if that's like the full lineup or if there's someone missing. I'm not sure, but yeah, I really do love this message, and them being like in a spotlight, constantly chasing that missing piece that will complete them. Like the press conference with the paparazzi and everything, with them being their own paparazzi, like it in a way kind of makes sense in my head, as far as like just focus on yourself instead of focusing on your boring job that is suffocating you. So maybe that's why they are their own paparazzi, because I'm pretty sure that they could have afforded, to have some, some people to act as paparazzi, some extras and whatnot. So I feel like it's very, very intentional. So it's like putting yourself in your own spotlight, kind of, or you make me feel like I'm under a spotlight. I'm not really sure, but it definitely feels very, very intentional. That missing piece is what liberates me. And then I love these sets, especially like the last set, which kind of like reminds me a little bit of Monster X. Their comeback before the last one. Where Juhani says, enjoy the show, feel my rhythm and flow. That music video, like aesthetically, that last set that they're dancing on, the golden one, I think is really, really cool. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of that vibe. And plus the dance break, it doesn't just feel groovy, but it also feels kind of mature in a way. So there's like that extra oomph to it where it really pushed it over the edge for me. Like I was really enjoying the song. It was putting a big smile on my face. These guys is like their outfits throughout this music video is really, really fun, and like almost like emphasizing different personalities. The guy with that red hat with almost like these ears and whatnot is really, really cool too. And them like basically being ready for any scenario, as far as like dancing on every stage, whether it's fun where they're dressing up like whatever they want to, or they're in those fancy suits and whatnot under the spotlight and that golden set, dancing on the job, which will probably get you fired, but here's like feel liberated, which is really, really cool. And kind of, again, in a very weird way, just because it's very fresh in my head, reminds me a little bit of Go-Go Baby, something like Moonbyul's scene where she's too big for her office, like the office is suffocating her. So she's literally like hitting her head on the ceiling, and eventually she grows out of that ceiling. She breaks through that ceiling because she's like doing what she's like feeling the groove, if we want to throw it back to CRAVITY. Obviously, they're not related. It's just kind of fresh in my head, so that's why I'm making these little weird connections. It's really, really cool too how, the beginning of the music video, the janitor who we don't see the face of, by the end of the music video, he was the one who like shared all of those pieces, basically, if I'm not mistaken. There's one piece, but I'm assuming that he was the one who spread out all of those pieces throughout all of the members, which is really, really cool too. Could be a metaphor of sorts, as far as like that missing piece in you that you've now discovered to break through like this boring life and whatnot. But this was a wonderful music video. Like this dance break is absolutely awesome. The guys looked absolutely incredible, and I just really, really enjoyed these guys' presence. Again, much like with my Cherry Bullet reaction, I don't know if this is the perfect introduction song to them. Do they have something a little bit darker? Do they have something a little bit more mature? Let me know in the comment section, and I'd definitely be down to checking them out again in the future. So let me know if there's any songs that are more fun, less fun, more dark, more action packed, so to speak. Let me know. And yeah, this was overall like I'm really mesmerized by that dance break. The transition in the video were really, really cool, and just the sets themselves are really, really awesome. And let me know again if there's any like intention behind them actually being the paparazzi, the media behind the media that is covering this press conference, which is like they are covering themselves, or they're focusing on themselves. That's how I'm kind of like reading it in my mind. But yeah, let me know if there's any like specific details within this music videos, any like nods to the fans, because I don't even know their fandom's name again, so let me know that too if you feel like it. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. Really, really enjoyed this one, and feel kind of like between this Cherry Bullet and SG5's fire truck, I kind of feel very, very rejuvenated. This was a beautiful start to my morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See ya.